Welcome to part 24 of Persona 5 Strikers, and in this episode, I'm getting some food so that way we could cook some meals and have some ready for our excursions into the Sendai jail because we are going to need them. I'll see you in a bit. Well, we're here in the Sendai World Center, and even though we're literally walking to the next area, which is the Albert Street First Ward, it's still gonna be a cutscene ahead. But we also have to, sneak past there, since I honestly didn't show this off the first time I went down to that area. That's because of the fact that we went back the way we came. Now, we have two cores to get, which we are going to get in this part. And for the most part, I did say that An was maxed out. I made a goof. No, she wasn't maxed out. She will be by the end of this part, though. But I actually maxed out Makoto and Yusuke, and I also maxed out Ryuji. The only other people again, well, I will be maxed out by this part. So the only other people again that needs to be maxed out would be Haru, and also Sophie and Morgana. So yeah, we just have to come here, and those are 3 orbs, and we need to find them. But also ahead of us, the Hallway of Doom, and also a cutscene.
Whoa, the door just up and opened for no reason.
Perhaps it's because we proved we're worthy of passage.
What's that? It looks like some kind of light.
Now, for people wondering why this is called the Hallway of Doom, real simple. You see those security lights? People would normally, if they played this game for the first time, wouldn't use a third eye to actually check the security cameras that are literally over the area and use your gun to shoot them down. So, in all honesty, you would be running into practically a bunch of shadows if you inadvertently ran into the spotlights. Well, security cameras or spotlights, whichever one you want to call them. Oh, and don't jump on the gargoyles, because after all, that would inadvertently cause you to get caught. Once you take care of all of the spotlights or cameras, as I want to call them, whatever one you want to call them, that should take care of the Room of Doom. And now be the first of 3 orbs.
Ooh, looks like we found another orb. With how things have been going, we'll probably use this to open some kind of door.
A safe assessment, to say the least. Indeed, this is most likely one of the novel's tricolor orbs. It says we're to gather the red, blue, and yellow orbs in order to open the sealed doors.
Alright then, let's look for a door we can open like this. Wait! The enemy is closing in!
Okay, now to do something that I should have did in the last part but didn't get a chance to do, and probably is going to be in the comments. See, all the references that's being made from Prince of Nightmares has been ripped off from actual people. Like, for instance, the tricolor orbs, it's literally a ripoff from Zelda. It's practically the Triforce. The fact that we're in Castlevania is, of course, a ripoff of Castlevania. And also, Ango is pretty much a ripoff of Dio.
Oh, it's open! But there's even more of those doors.
These are gonna need orbs too, huh? Come on, let's take a look around.
Yeah, he's a ripoff, alright. And speaking of ripping things off, yeah, those things will actually cost you a lot of problems and maybe the main reason why you would have to retreat and come back into the dungeon because the security is too high. So yeah, I'd watch out if I were you when it comes down to those mutts. They could sniff you out even when you're behind corners. So again, be careful. But there are also other things that Ango Natsumi ripped off of. Like, for instance, he actually ripped off Final Fantasy. He ripped off a Pokemon with the Elite Four. And if I'm not mistaken, he also ripped off of... I'm trying to think of the name. Breath of Fire. Yes, he ripped off of that too. There's just so many works he ripped off of. Mostly video game and anime references. It's just astounding. And we got a new checkpoint. So yeah, we might have to come over here just in case we have to do a mission in this area. But for right now, there's another orb. Let's grab it.
Not so fast, heroes. That orb is ours.
Again, thank God we got Yusuke for this. But we probably won't need him because there is literally ice crystals in the vicinity. And all of the enemies are weak, well, most of them anyway, are weak to ice. That also would include Barrett that has been caught in a freeze. So yeah. These icicles will definitely help you out when you're dealing with the security that is surrounding the entirety of the gem. So let's go on ahead and kill this guy and take the gem for ourselves. And he just hit me with Rampage, didn't he? He hit me with Rampage. Asshat. Anyway, we're done here. So let's snag this gem. And we shall be going back to the door that we came from, which is the blue door. And that blue door will lead us to the yellow gym, which will open up the yellow door. Again, reference to Zelda. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Zelda, Seasons and Ages.
Nice! It opened! So, all that's left is the yellow orb, right?
Ugh, why reference those two games? But nonetheless, we still got mutts to deal with. Thankfully, he got caught by a pole. Ha! I literally abused the game's direction or something like that. I would say he pointed a direction where the model was supposed to go, and it got stuck on a pipe. Ha! Hilarious. Oh, we might want to be careful too, because if we're under level, which we're clearly not, we will end up running into a shadow that happens to be a boss. I think that's... No, that's not it. It's probably a boss Lamia that's going to be around here. So you might want to be careful if you are not strong enough. But since I'm around level 25 or higher, yeah, everything is going to be fine. And speaking of everything being fine, treasure. Thankfully, we haven't gotten to the point where we have a level restriction on the treasure. Because we're going to get there. Oh, we are going to get there. And that may end up happening in Sapporo. Yes. That's where we're going to start getting treasure chests with level restrictions. Meaning the level of your bond. Which is stupid, mind you. Because those bond restrictions sometimes lead to, well, it sometimes leads to treasure. But whatever the case, folks, we've now come to the last gym. We took the last gym, and as soon as we did, we are ambushed in an enemy. Well, ambush, I guess. And by the way, this is On's showtime. I think I showed this off already, but if I didn't, here it is. Granted, not many enemies actually did, well, suffer too much damage. Well, actually, no, they all suffered a lot of damage. It's only going to be a matter of time before we finish this off. In fact, this is the last horde. So all we need to do is just keep the beating going, and we're good to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do max out on in this part. Yeah, I think I did. No, wait, no, I think I maxed her out in the last part. Never mind. I made a mistake. Doesn't matter. Let's take a shortcut by jumping off the building. And on, running in very high heels, not breaking her ankles, we're going to open up the final door with this gym. And that is going to lead us to the next area.
We've opened all the doors. Now to enter the prison keep.
Alright, let's move! Double time!
And just like that, we've gotten all 3 gyms and opened all 3 doors. And congratulations, Sendai is open, and blocking the way just so happens to be a actual mid-boss right here. And thankfully we shot her before she actually caught us. This is Slithering Snake Woman. Well, why would it be called Slithering Snake Woman? Because that's exactly what a Lamia is. But whatever the case, folks. Lamia is, the same as every other Lamia. No, seriously, she is. So, with that said, folks, ice and nuclear is Slithering Snake Woman's weakness, and it would make things a hell of a lot easier the moment you do switch up to a lot of people and do one mores. See how quick and easy that was done? I didn't even need to put a guide up there. She's pretty much like every single Lamia, and more importantly, Ante was a Lamia too that suffered from having the weakness of nuclear and ice. So therefore, I pretty much sped up that whole entire process. So you were practically fighting a Lamia, but we're not going to break this yet. We're going to need it. Trust me, we are going to need it because hacking. Oh joy, ladies and gentlemen. I went and gone through the trouble of giving Futaba a new set of armor before coming here. So let's go on ahead and commence the hacking.
Looks like this way is blocked too. Should be able to hack our way through though. You guys ready? I'll need you to watch my back. Alright, hacking in. Make sure you back me up.
Alright, it's hacking time. With that said, we have to protect Futaba from being, well, defeated. Thankfully, her HP is a lot higher than it was the last couple of times we hacked. Thankfully also, Futaba shares the same level as Joker. So, therefore, if Joker's HP is going to be high, so too is Futaba. This group right here is not going to be hard at all. There are going to be some hacks where there's literally no... Oh, now I actually maxed out on. But as I was saying, there is going to be areas where there is no Phantom Dash or anything of that nature. And you'll have to figure out how to stop Futaba from being swarmed on your own. By this time, you should have maxed out everyone in your party. That includes Morgana. Even though I don't want to max him out, he may end up being an MVP in a hacking where his van form actually will clear out enemies faster. As much as I don't like Morgana, I prefer Makoto instead. Well, as far as for clearing out enemies real quick. Also, it's great to have Makoto here because she also heals as well. The same also could be said about Morgana, but in Morgana's case, Morgana actually will be probably busy dealing with enemies as opposed to healing. Speaking of which, the same could be said about me. I should be healing Futaba right about now. But Futaba has survived. And with that said, this is the second to last hacking that we're going to be probably doing in this stage. On that note, let's go through and get the third of the Fersome Four. Even though there's 5 of them.
Welcome, chosen heroes.
You must be one of the Fersome Four.
More like fearsome snore, if you ask me.
I am one of the Fersome Four, and servant to the Prince of Nightmares, the Great Kuga. I suppose you must possess some skill if you were able to best both Doma and Ante. But you'd be foolish to assume I'd be as easily defeated as them.
Didn't the last one say something similar?
Either Natsume didn't vary his characters enough, or he lacked the creativity and started copy-pasting.
You've got spirit, I'll give you that. I'm starting to like you. Now then, have at you.
Well, what do you know? Another enemy that's weak to ice. Seriously, this guy is actually not that hard. However, he is resistant to nuclear. So yeah, nuclear may not be the best bet. However, Makoto is still kicking ass and taking aims, even though her nuclear attacks is actually not doing much to him. Yusuke, on the other hand, that's a different story. Kuga is pretty much going to be Cerberus, and there's going to be Cerberus from here on in that is going to be weak to ice. So, yeah, that's why I didn't actually put a title card like I did with the first Fersome Four member. Because the fact is, they're pretty much like basic enemies. And again, Yusuke is MVP in this entire arena due to the fact that he... Oh, right. Might as well use the showtime. Finish this off and pretty much do it with style. But as I was saying, he is pretty much the MVP of this entire jail because of the fact that his ice moves is something that is going to be helpful. Yeah, let's get rid of Agi for Marin Karin for right now. And on that note, let's head up to get the second core. We've got one more core left before we're done with the Sendai jail. So let's get in there.
It looks like this core is a trophy. It says Sokaisho Awards.
Dude probably got this by cheating too.
But look at this date. This was definitely before people's hearts started to change. So, he won this on his own?
I don't buy it. You can't win an award just by ripping people off.
Regardless, that's 2 pieces of proof we've obtained.
That's just one left. Where haven't we checked yet? There was that door back when we first entered. Maybe we should look there.
We did score another piece of proof, so maybe it'll open now. Let's head back.
So it is back to the beginning of the stage we go. And that door that we pretty much passed up earlier, yeah, we're going to have to use that. So cut. And as soon as we're here, we're probably going to step in front of that door. Yeah, I basically stopped all the backtracking, and that's pretty much what was going to happen. Me backtracking from a long way. And now the other side is here. And with that, we're going to have to use the guns once again to get through the security system. So where we need to go is straight ahead. And that's all we need to do.
I can see the prison keep, but the entrance is closed.
Don't think we're getting in that way. Did the book have any other hints, Fox?
In the story, the heroes had to walk across an invisible floor to get inside.
An invisible floor. How do we find something we can't see?
Just have to look really carefully. Maybe something will turn up.
Alright, now that we're here, all we have to do is just go straight ahead and go straight into another battle.
Who the hell are you?
Well, after taking on Kuga, these runts are pretty much easy at this point. So, with that said, let's just make quick work of all these guys and move on. It's almost over. There's nobody left. Oh, and for the record, I just want to point out that even though everyone had a level 11 persona, or should I say a level 11 confidant rank, and by the way, I learned Bufula. And on top of that, ended up getting a third level of a persona. It did not matter. It did not matter at all. It's as if going through the 11th rank meant absolutely nothing, which, by the way, it did. It meant jacket shit. So, with that said, let's just take care of these guys with my brand new Bufula. And just like that, Yusuke pretty much made short work of the enemy. Oh, and now we also found ourselves a boss! Fantastic! Even though Yusuke's ice is pretty much worthless at this point against the slime, still, his physical attacks actually are doing some damage. So, with that said, we're gonna have to switch up. Because I think it's weak to fire, and more importantly, it is also weak to wind, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it shares the same weakness as the original slime. So on that note, all-out attack, and it's all thanks to On. We won this fight. So we just need to go up. And from there, we're gonna have to time our jumps carefully. Let's see. Oh, wait. We need to go to that checkpoint first. And then we need to go up. So again, let's time our jumps carefully once we get there.
Stop right there!
Right after we deal with these guys. Yeah, I forgot these guys were there. But we just got finished taking on a whole horde of them on the way here. So nothing really changes. Except for the fact that Yusuke is almost out of SP. So yeah. At least I'm using the dodge button more often. And just like that, Makoto's Freya is actually doing some serious damage to all of the frozen enemies. By the way, let's get rid of this thing. Oh, it's another Cerberus. You know, I should just use a Showtime to get rid of him. I don't want to, but I should. Anywho, it doesn't matter. We got these guys on the ropes. That was the last of those enemies there. Oh, by the way, this is what I meant by jump carefully. Oh, damn, that was harsh. Almost fell down. And see those invisible platforms? Yeah. You want to jump carefully to those, so that way you'll be able to get to the castle without any problems.
Brilliant. First move is ours.
So, let's see who's in this one. Oh, it's another Cerberus. And I accidentally used a showtime! Oh well, this is Makoto's showtime, folks. And she literally just Falcon punched the ground.
Never pull any punches.
Yeah, that was quick. All that for a freaking, item box. Alright, now let's easily jump across the area without falling down. Ooh. Oh no, that was close. Oh! I did not see that one coming! Of course I get ambushed. Why wouldn't I? So again, we just gotta worry about all the enemies that are here. Specifically Cerberus and specifically, Lamia. But otherwise, we took care of business. However, we can't get any more Personas. Alright. We gotta be careful here, because we don't want to get captured, or, no, get caught. That's what I meant to say.
This should prove useful.
Oh, a treasure chest! Lucky us!
Aw, damn it. Did not mean to do that. Nope. No. I guess we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, never mind then.
We can do it!
That was intentional then. Now then, let's just jump across, avoid all the security, and we'll go into the palace, and we'll be able to go to the keep, actually, and we'll be able to take care of the last and final of the Fersome Four.
I've been waiting for you, chosen heroes. I am one of the Fersome Four, and servant to the Prince of Nightmares. Better roll.
Wow! Didn't expect an old geezer.
Aw, I feel kind of bad. He looks like he'd fall over from just a little push.
But appearances can often be deceiving, can't they? Despair, for I am the strongest of the Fersome Four. Your journey ends here.
Well, if he wants to fight, then I guess we don't have to hold back. Hand over that proof.
Hmm?
What?
My, you're a curvy little thing, aren't you? Ah, you're a real sight for these tired old eyes.
All right, he's going down.
Well, preferred it as Betero is, he is actually pretty tough. And believe it or not, he actually does have a weakness too, and of course that too is ice. However, oh, hey, actually it's lightning. Oh crap, they changed his weakness to lightning. Oh, that's not good at all. You wanna know what's also not good? Makoto taking a beating. That's not good at all. See, I was smart to actually buy some stuff. So, let's get rid of... Oh, I think Forgot wore off. Damn it! I still took hits. This is not looking well for me. And I got burned. And of course, I I got hit with a Harrison recovery at least. That's a good thing. Oh, and I still got hit with Forgetfulness. Damn it! But good news is, at least On is, like, resistant to fire. It doesn't really matter at this point. Because I used my Showtime, and it's probably not going to affect them that much. Because it's not Thunder. I certainly should have brought Ryuji here. And oh god, I got hit with Forgetfulness. And oh god, On does not have any more cures for Forgetful. No! Well, she's just gonna be there. Oh wait, no, never mind. I cured On from Forgetful. Never mind. I was about to say, she was just gonna be there like a complete and utter spaz, just sitting there forgetting how to use her persona. But thankfully I fixed that problem. And thankfully we got all the shopping done, so that way we could brute force this guy. Eventually we just need to hit him with a high enough critical, that way we could take him down quickly. Ooh! This will be my second showtime I did on this guy, and hopefully this is going to be the last. For him anyway. Oh, barely is! And we got Batero. That is it. So, with that said, it's now up to us to go upstairs and to get that last proof. Although Batero had some choice last words, doesn't matter. The proof is going to be ours. Let's go. Naruto run! And now to get the proof.
Okay, that's 3 pieces of proof.
Seems this last one is a fountain pen. Fitting for a writer, I suppose.
So now we can get into the Overlord's castle, right?
If we're following the novel, then yes.
We're finally going to storm the castle.
About damn time. Phantom thieves are coming for you, asshole.
Hold on. Maybe we should head back for now. We're going to charge into enemy territory. We should probably make sure we're prepared.
Good idea. Ugh, I'm all sorts of tired after that last fight.
Sorry, Panther. Might not be a bad idea to fall back and regroup. What's the plan, Joker?
We gotta be at the top of our game before a big operation. That's Phantom Thieves 101.
That settles it then. Let's make our way back.
So, the Fersome Four were defeated?
Yes. Seems they were felled by a new group of heroes calling themselves the Phantom Thieves.
Phantom Thieves? You mean the ones everyone won't stop talking about? You don't think... I mean, do they truly believe they're going to change my heart? They mean to topple the Overlord himself! Fools! They're destined to fail, just like all who came before them. This world is under my absolute control. No one is going to take it from me, no matter who's brave enough to try.
Well, we got all 3 cores, which means one thing. We're gonna have to plan an invasion to go to Ango Natsumi's palace to reach the birdcage. And in order for us to do that, we need to prepare and prepare quickly. So with that said, I'll see you all in the next episode, as we're going to be heading over to the hideout to do just that, and ransack, hopefully, the Sendai jail. This is RVMan985. Peace out. Oh, and the boss battle's the following part.